the Asmodan completely,
Oh yeah, that.
or the Sylvanas, because the Sylvanas had a really, it's Sylvanas on this map. It's not like it's hard to be MVP with Sylvanas here.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
no,
Yeah, the Haka winning that solo lane made a big difference.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like the Kharazim actually pushed a lot of enemies back too. Don't forget that, especially with the seven-sided. Didn't die even
With
once.
with a nearly 50k healing, that is impressive.
Yeah, for a damn Kharazim, that's really good. Almost catch up to Brightwing. Uh,
Alright, so would you say finals?
Nope. Oh yeah, this is finals.
there's the
Sorry.
finals, best out of three.
Yes. So this would be
Best of three.
best of 3 with All Gods versus Usual Suspect.
Good games all around, but oh man. But how do you guys still feel about that Asmodan pick though? Still, I Kaju Angelix.
I still think it could have been.
I disagree with
It
it
could have
completely.
been a different hero, and it would dramatically change their draft.
Yeah.
I felt like another. Yeah, I felt like I felt the same thing. I'm like, why is I felt like Asmodan loses a lot of mana, especially in the beginning. I mean, laser build, like it was impressive to see, but I don't know.
Rexar would have been a far better pick, I think, just for holding that top solo.
Would
And if none of them
Thrall,
can play
Thrall would have
Rexar,
been great. I think Thrall would have been the perfect pick up there.
would
even
Zagara?
Chen.
How about Zagara?
Chen.
Zagara would be alright.
I was thinking maybe I even dare say Gazlo might be a better option.
Gazlo has a pretty good win rate on this map for at certain levels of play. So if you had a good Gazlo, it'd certainly be viable.
Basically anybody but Asmodan. There were a lot of more impressive solo laners that could have been chosen.
Asmodan's not a solo laner though. No offense, but I mean I play Asmodan myself, and I'm like,
It's meant for split pushing. That is what it does.
is buy. I mean, touch it.
You need to have you and not going teaching Wrath at one.
I was
Who's
Raging
done
Rat.
a lot of damage with
I think
build.
this is
Yeah, it
Yeah, going with
said Aaron about that. Alright, so it's Team Abu versus the Mook, I don't know, the knight from what's that, the quest for the Holy Grail that died from the rabbits. uh,
yeah.
uh,
As long as you get your holy hand grenade, you're good to go.
the knights who say ni.
I volunteer. uh,
Oh, that is a sick burn. Got all
We all
the
got-
last time.
uh, Uh, so Towers of Doom. Global's gonna be pretty strong on this one. I'm still surprised I haven't seen any Zeratul though, because I feel like Zeratul must be really good on this map.
One of the reasons why you usually don't see Zeratul is that he's mechanically a very difficult hero to play, and there is a recent video posted by McIntyre which really highlights it. He goes over the pros and cons of Zeratul, and one of the main things is of just how difficult he is to play. He's a perfect example of a zero to hero kind of character, meaning that if you play him really well, he's godlike, but if you play him really badly, you just feel utterly terrible. It can, like, sometimes you can land those game-winning void prisons, and other times you can win. You can lose the games and put void prisons that makes your team lose fights.
Or when you see MVP Rich get power slid into and a four-person team collapse on him, and he blinks out, and then as soon as he blinks out, he immediately vorpals back onto the bright wing to secure the kill on the bright wing he was attacking. You're just like, what just happened? Like, you see plays like that, you're like, all right, the high skill cap hero.
It's like, what do you have for hands? It's like, do you have like a fourth thumb or something?
Zeratul has so much outplay potential. It's just that there's just a lot of difficulty and that skill floor and skill ceiling that basically prevents Zeratul from basically being seen all the time, because let's face it, we all can't play like MVP Rich consistently like that every single game.
I'm sure. I'm sure everyone wishes for that.
We all wish that we could have like an MVP Rich level of Alarak play or Zeratul play, but it's just, you just have to recognize of just how difficult that is.
Oh my god. Angelix, what replay should I try to watch on the gold tournament? Was it Ballistic versus
Miracle?
Oh, hold up.
Ballistics versus Miracle.
It was their first match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna get to that later on.
It was the one that was today, or yesterday, whatever.
Nice.
The latest video is up there. Just stupid amazing. The casters saw it, and when the last pick came in, they're just like, what? What? They're like, well, we've never seen this before.
Looks like both teams are ready. You know, seeing that Rifik Vala twice in a row now, I wonder if Usual Suspects is even gonna bother banning Vala or even taking Vala for themselves.
They should absolutely first ban it, or first pick it. Tier 1 hero, like S tier.
Not that they've seen like Rife picking Vala
Rife's
very
really
often.
strong on it.
They really should do something about it and deny that pick.
Absolutely.
If I was Usual Suspect.
They're banning the lean.
To be fair, Sanjo was pretty good with that, so that makes sense too. Using all of your time to strategize.
seems legit.
Mm-hmm.
So you pick him up here and ban.
Alright, going for the pick Brightwing. Prioritizing on the globals.
I really don't like that first pick.
I really don't
It's
like
a
it
very-
either.
Terrible
It's a-
first pick.
I'd say it's a dangerous first pick.
I understand why, because the mouth was banned. They want to get their healer in. Maybe they're really limited in hero pool in terms of what they can take, and it's an obvious healer choice to make. But yeah, I just feel there's a lot higher priority picks.
It still makes it a dangerous.
Does actually does Bale play a lot of like supports Angelics?
No idea. I've never seen him play before.
Okay, because alright. Because when I seen on his record, he mostly plays like Tyrande as a support, so we'll see assassins.
Yeah.
If we get Battlefield of Eternity, maybe Bale might bust out that Tyrande. But I do like the Old God securing the ETC and the false tank.
So they're going double tank. I would not be surprised to see if Red Team bans Tychus. Or Vala.
I really don't like seeing Johanna as their second tank.
No, I don't either. Oh man.
It makes no sense to me.
I would have preferred a Dehaka. Now that they've locked in Johanna, they've hampered a lot of usual suspects' damage. So now they really have to draft a high damage hero.
I think they just lost the game with that. I don't understand what they were thinking.
This draft is not going in their favor. Banning the Jin, yeah.
This is a best of 3 though, by the way, right?
It is. Now, imagine DES is going to be going pure Muradin damage build. I wonder if they're thinking they're going to go with an Abathur.
Lorenzo does play Abathur. And Lost Vikings.
I just feel like
They lack damage.
I'm just wondering if that's what they're thinking. They need a high damage hero to go with them.
They really need to lock in some high damage heroes.
Alright, if they're gonna go Grey Main, I'm hoping for a support that follows it.
Well, they have Morales.
No, like would Morales be enough for Grey Main?
Yeah. I mean, they could pick up Tassadar. They have enough damage that wouldn't be a bad thing. Tassadar's got decent wave clear. But Medivh would also work. But I don't think they'll do that. I think Rife will be on a ranged assassin.
I think it'll be in a Vala again if it's not picked.
Although he might go with Sonya again or something like that.
Chromie and Kerrigan, oh
There's
boy.
their damage.
Sonya last time. And Chromie.
It's gonna be a double dive.
So, double front line plus Kerrigan is there to protect Chromie from getting dove on.
I would
I'd
feel
love to see Zeratul.
the other team.
Question is, does Rife play Zeratul? No,
Just to
I
pick up-
would love to see
pick
a
up
Zeratul
Chromie.
pick. I agree.
I would agree with the Zeratul pick, but I have a feeling it'd be a Vala pick. Never mind. You pick Zeratul.
There you go.
Oh yes,
Yep.
just as predicted.
I mean, one.
It's as if they were listening. We had this long talk about Zeratul, and then now he finally gets to come out and play. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I always enjoy watching. To be honest, just any pro top playing.
Yes, of course.
The problem is they have Chromie covered by 3 frontliners, which makes her safer. She has no burst healing, aside from maybe Scratch doing a teleport onto her with shield. So as soon as she starts to get pressured hard by somebody, she has no option. She's dead. Zeratol can provide that pressure, especially if she doesn't have like Muradin or Johanna right next to her the whole time, or even Brightwing to try and get.
Do you think that they might just do that, like have Joanna, like either Muradin or Joanna protect Chromie?
They should, but usually that's not how team fights work. Usually people start lose focus, get scattered.
I mean, if they can burst...
And Chromie finds herself, while safely behind her front line, not necessarily protected by it specifically.
Yes, because Zeratul is really good at flanking, so
Yes.
Chromie can be susceptible to being flanked, especially if her front line dives way too far.
Alright.
Not to mention Rayman can actually dive on her too.
Alright.
He doesn't have to get too far in. Falstad can dive in. Even ETC, I would recommend they go with the age dive here, just to get to the Chromie.
Oh man. I'm thinking usual suspect a hard time with this one.
Once you kill Chromie, that comp is done.
How about the other
There's a
team?
lot of usual suspects damage riding on Chromie's shoulders.
And I don't understand Kerrigan's value here, per se. She just doesn't really have much value here, I don't think.
What would be the better option,
The
do
other
you think?
team? Other than Kerrigan?
Yeah?
I'd say Sylvanas has more value. If they're really dedicated to having those 3 frontliners, I'd take a Thrall over a Kerrigan.
That's what I was thinking too, a Thrall. Because the Earthquake too, right? The Earthquake would actually push,
It would help protect the Chromie. Although Sunder could do that too. And it would also give them a little bit more disengage if they need it. Although the problem with doing Earthquake, and that's why I probably favor Sunder here, is because when you're fighting a Falstad, as soon as you drop Earthquake, you can just gust you away. And then you guys just walk out of it.
Was the Gust like a 60-second cooldown too? Or 70?
Yeah.
60 seconds, so it can guarantee that it'll be present during team fights.
Yeah, same for Earthquake though. That's... Oh man, Falaka... Oh man. Oh, that's a miss.
So Earthquake, I'd say Earthquake does have value, but
He also
I would
just
say in
ETC, who didn't move.
I have to say like Earth does have value, but only if your opponents are quite immobile. So like or don't have those big disengage tools. So Falstad is a big thorn on your side if you're gonna do Earthquake.
The only...
I'm a little surprised that Falstad's not bottom, but... The DBS shouldn't be going in. He should have been backing out to get his self-healing started. Because right now he's so low on health. And he had plenty of time to get his health up.
Oh, unfortunately Johanna falls.
Oh man. That's a 2-for-1 trade.
Your suspect is pushed into their base.
Yeah, so they'll trade 2 for 1 probably. Soup Cup can't contest Brightwing and Muradin.
Yeah, as Muradin, I think he should have taken the time to sit out in the corner, let his second win proc, and come back a bit more healthy and engage the Green. Just to delay for the altar.
Looking at the quest
But they still got it nonetheless, because it was a 2v1.
Looking at the quest that Chromie has, she barely have any. Oh
Sanyo's
wow.
gonna pay for his life.
Chromie doesn't have any stacks yet on her quest. Left Green on bottom by himself.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful stun on the Falstad.
Oh my goodness, that is nicely done.
Yep. So Lorenzo is a good melee character. He's very switched on with that. He plays a great Greymane, great Kerrigan, and I think that's probably what influenced his decision with the Kerrigan pick.
That he feels more it's like a glove to him, right? It, like, fits him pretty well.
Comfort pick.
And you could see that there when he immediately turned and got the Falstad. Like, brought Falstad down to almost nothing. Oh, nice. And he's going straight for Morales, too. Oh,
No, he's going straight for...
G targets.
Oh, if they... They went for the Zertal instead.
To the Zertal after that.
Oh wow, that is a nice kill.
Okay, so it looks like altars have been traded.
Is a 1-for-1, it seems.
Levels are fairly even.
Yeah, XP is dead simple. Or dead even.
Oh, this is interesting. Zeratul picking a cleave build with Task, his own version of Gathering Power. So those will be very interesting to see how high his stacks will be. And usual suspects who know that that's going to paint a big target over
I think that's why Lorenzo actually targeted what's that,
Zertal.
Zertal earlier, because he saw that he picked that talent.
He's got the jump.
He was really patient with that dark toss. Really patient. Oh. So they managed to get the mercs.
So far, usual
Yeah, Red
suspects
Kid's
is
some good pressure
slightly
bottom.
ahead of levels.
Oh no.
Chromie gets her ult.
She picked the zoning ult.
Really nice and effective on this map.
Yeah, especially since like Morales picked lens, right? Because the time loop can actually cancel that.
And it keeps the Chromie that much safer. Now, Zertul's...
Oh man, nope.
Oh, there's a...
Still looking for a pick.
That's just barely missed, but
his hits
Missing
here.
the skill shots. Oh no, Brightwing falling.
the stacks. Oh my goodness, that's gonna get scary now.
Stacks are growing.
You can't be missing, like, what is a fairly easy to estimate hit with Chromie.
That must have been rough.
CC running.
Yeah, missing all those skill shots as Chromie is very painful.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh my goodness, that was just
that was unfortunate.
all the cooldowns went down.
time trap was didn't gel well.
I would not be surprised if that if Zeratul will pick actually Spell Shield against the Chromie. And blue team actually stole the mercs.
Oh, most interesting. Zeratul opting for Shadow Assault. I would say that's very risky.
Yeah.
Zeratul showing off his
Because
swag.
one of Zeratul's strengths is being slippery with your blinks, wormhole, vorpal.
Yeah.
But with Shadow Assault, you become an easy target because you're consistently right next to your target. So it makes it easier for your opponent to lock you down because they know
It's also-
exactly where you are.
It's also a huge ability that you're losing in team fights, because it might get you the odd kill here and there, but it might lose you a full team fight.
I think usual suspect needs to disengage on this one.
Good little jump by Lorenzo to get out of
That
it.
oh my god, that
Let's
was
see, the
nicely
slide
done.
jump.
Don't like TBS going back in there, though. He's taking a lot of damage he doesn't need to.
Yes, and the altar is about to spawn, so the last thing you want is to be too beaten up to participate in this team fight.
Oh, DBS.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
lucky.
Tempting death right there.
You see, that's the sort of thing when you see. I guess Warama was focused on the Falstad channeling.
Oh, they got the Zeratul. Will there be a follow-up? No, I don't think so. Oh, that's Falstad though.
That was a great.
Oh my god, if there was a follow-up. Oh, no.
Missed the Morales there.
Yeah, I missed the Morales.
On the Zeratul, which is interesting.
It's an interesting pick because this Zeratul is going for ability power and not auto attacks.
Another good Dragon's Breath. He's starting to hit these.
Quest-wise, he's halfway right now.
Like all the others, your powers will be mine. Like all the others, I will not.
That Joe might be dead. Oh.
Zeratul
Still dead. Yep, there's a reset.
all those stacks.
I believe he only got 4 stacks out of that.
He only had 4 out of 10, but still a loss in ability power, nonetheless.
Yep.
That was I would say that is a pretty huge reset. They could probably engage this one. There we go. Oh, that was a nice
Great
gust.
Great. Yeah, that saved the ETC's life.
For sure.
I don't mind them just leaving the ETC's got to get out of there. I don't mind them
And
just
you need to
leaving
mark
that
back.
zonings there, just because it guarantees disengage.
Ooh. Those damage are getting bigger.
And they're actually even for XP here. I mean, red has got half the core health that, so that's kind of a big. But if they win a team fight and they manage to take 2 of these shrines, they could then go boss, and they'd be in a pretty good position.
Speaking of boss, it looks like there's a fight going on here.
Looks like they're having the scrap right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
Valkyrie
Johanna's
needed
getting
to back
chunked
out
really
before that.
badly.
Yeah.
It looks like
Zertul's going for a mending strike.
Did some good damage there. They're too focused on channeling here. They need to be winning this team fight.
yeah, you
Kerrigan died.
Yeah. You had 3 people still channeling when the other team was hard engaging.
That's just bad decision making.
Yeah. It's like, okay, you got it, and you sacrificed the other 2.
Yeah, but then in return they got all couldn't got all 3. This is gonna be a...
They're gonna take boss, and they're gonna take this.
Alright.
You just left?
Yeah, no, I just got back. You know what? I'll just turn off the stream if you guys don't mind.